How's it going, everybody? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we're taking a look at how I was able to get 37,000 capital peak points in this last raid weekend. So let's jump into some attacks and see which bases I'm hitting and how I'm able to take them out. So let's first take a look at a skeleton park. Not quite the glorious hit I was hoping for, but you can still get an enormous amount of points even if the attacks don't go as planned. So here, the idea was to try and finish off the base, but these higher level skeleton parks are actually quite difficult to try and two-shot sometimes. I'm gonna have to be playing around with some different strategies. However, we were still able to get some points, so we're able to get, I think, just around 4,000 points, getting the last hogs deployed. So yeah, we get about 3,690 points. So had that one attack gone much better, could have gotten probably a couple extra thousand capital peak points. Maybe gotten closer to 39 or 40,000. But now the rest of the attacks will be full cleanup attacks. So we've got almost 7,000 points remaining on the Golem Quarry. Took out the right hand side of the base on the first attack. And now on this cleanup attack, we're going to be trying to take out all of these splash targeting defenses. Took down the lower level rock artillery with the graveyard spell alone. And we're mostly just trying to distract with the rams and the giants so that our super wizards can move through the base. This whole right hand side of the base is going to be completely destroyed just with the sheer amount of skeletons. So we're mostly watching this blast bow to see, will we need to use the hog gliders at some point, or can we just send them in wherever to try and speed up the attack? You see that one spear thrower goes down, and it's the super wizard is able to survive, and we just barely take out the blast bow. So instead of having to wait for the majority of the army to arrive, we can just send in the hog gliders and go from there. So we get 6,950 plus 333 points. Absolute monster hit, getting a lot of points. Next up, we're taking a look at a cleanup on a Balloon Lagoon. These guys have all of their defenses packed away in this left hand side of the base. So we're just going to try and create two groups using the graveyard spam strategy. The ground variation. Highly recommend using it and trying to perfect it, learning its strengths and weaknesses, because you can pretty much use this same army for the majority of districts, which is nice. So we're able to clean up the whole base, and we get a lot of bonus points, 423, because we had a lot of troops survive. Next up, taking a look at a Builder's Workshop cleanup attack. Again, these guys like to put all their defenses and buildings all in one pocket area. So now we're able to just go in with the graveyard spam strategy. Got the next few graveyards over the key splash targeting defenses. Once all of those go down, it is a walk in the park. We've got a huge army of graveyard skeletons coming in through the left hand side of the base, doing a really good job of at least distracting in there, just mowing down defenses left and right. It's crazy. So now we are just working through the core defenses in the base. Nothing too crazy remaining. And we're able to clear out the base, and again we get those nice bonus points. Get 315. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at the next raid, starting off with a Golem Quarry cleanup attack. Similar idea as the first Golem Quarry, we sort of cleared out some of the front side defenses of the base, and we still have a whole bunch of the splash targeting defenses. I think these guys were only missing the one blast bow, so a little bit more tricky to hit. A little fewer points because the defenses are not as upgraded. But we're going to try and focus on this right hand side of the base, because once this blast bow goes down, it will open up the deployment, so we can even sneak in a hog glider to try and stun that rock artillery. Of course, there was a back end zap trap, which had no idea was there. So it actually zaps down that Hog Glider in the air. But luckily, we do have an army of skeletons coming out of that graveyard that takes out the blast bow and the rocket artillery. Some of our troops on the left-hand side were able to take out the pocket, and just like that, the whole base is destroyed except for a Troll Tesla on the right-hand side of the base. But we have more than enough troops to take that out. So we get the full 6,115 plus 486 points from the remaining troops alive. And last but not least, taking a look at a Balloon Lagoon cleanup. We've got all three of, I think, the level 3 or level 4 rocket artilleries remaining. We got one of the, I think, level 1 or 2 rocket artilleries on the right-hand side of the base. So that graveyard alone will take out the rocket artillery. This graveyard will take out these defenses. And then we've got 2 graveyard spells over that more healthy rocket artillery. And then we're focusing on this left-hand side of the base with the graveyard spam strategy, trying to distract and make sure that this rocket artillery goes down very, very quickly. It doesn't deal too much damage to a lot of our super wizards. The longer you can protect the super wizards, the more chain value you get, and the better chances you have of fully clearing out the base. So we do send in some troops to assist on the right-hand side, but once that bomb tower goes down, there's no more splash targeting defenses, and we are good to go. So I hope this video was helpful. Hopefully you're able to get a massive amount of points in your own Capital Peak raid weekends. And if you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Helps me out a bunch, helps grow the channel, helps with the YouTube algorithm, all that good stuff. And if you want to keep on watching, there'll be a couple more videos on the screen that YouTube has recommended for you. And until next time, take care.